Welcome to Talmudic Treasures. Today we're learning Ketubot page 46, in which we find in the Talmud a discussion. What do we derive from the verse in Deuteronomy, "V'nishmarti michol davar ra"? Namely, that you're supposed to protect and guard yourself from anything that is bad. Now, the word davar, with a play on words, could also mean diber, which is speech, bad speech. So this section of the Talmud is talking about an individual, a husband, who is motzi shemra. Literally, he says something bad about his wife. Specifically, he just married her, and he thought that she was a virgin, a basula, and he ended up going to the father and saying that this daughter that you gave to me as a wife, I did not find basulim. She, in fact, was not a virgin. And it turns out that for whatever reason this man said this, he was actually somehow found to have been caught on a lie. There was somehow evidence to be able to show, and it used to be that they had a special cloth when they had relations, and it was able to be examined that in fact there was dam, there was blood on this sheet, and therefore it was clear that she was a virgin at that time. So there is a harsh penalty, something which is unusual in fact, that not only do we make this person pay 100 sela, which is an extremely great amount of money, but he also receives malchus, lashes, for having spoken this way. And according to one opinion, the mentioning of v'nishmarti michol davar ra, that you have to guard yourself from any bad thing or from diber ra, from speaking poorly, that is the verse which teaches us that there would be a punishment of getting lashes for having spoken in this particular way. However, there's another opinion that says you need a different verse, because actually we learn out something else from this sentence. And that is, a person should not have certain thoughts, improper thoughts, thoughts which are perverse thoughts, throughout their entire day, which completely consumes their mind, and then all of a sudden it says you will come to impurity at night. Or the exact language, al yahar adam b'yom, don't have thoughts during the day, v'yavu tumah b'layla, and you'll end up being impure at night. So it's saying that you have to guard yourself from davar ra, things which are bad, and the way of doing that is being able to have some element of control over your mind, so that you're not going to have improper thoughts during the day, which will lead to impurities at night. But this is certainly, in addition to the very simple reading of this, teaches us something profound, that the mind is so powerful that what we focus our attention on is what will end up happening. So, of course, this is referring specifically to a person who has improper thoughts in a sexual nature that will cause a person to end up being impure that night. But it's in general coming to teach us that whatever you focus your attention on, that is going to be your reality. So a person needs to dedicate their mind to healthy, pure, happy thoughts. If you do that, then there's a much greater likelihood at night, no matter where you are, in the darkest of times, you'll be able to be carried through with those thoughts and those proper preparations you made in the daytime before.